It's Sunday at home, back at it. So probably about, I don't know, 5:30 yesterday, Spectrum went out in my area. I think it went out in all of Kansas City, because I have customers who use fiber and also uh, just regular coax. Everybody was out. So anyways, didn't get to work on the website last night, so back at it today. And right now I'm working on the keyword computer repair service. So I already did a single page for this. And now what I'm doing is just going through and making a page for every city. So I'll be back. All right, so it's about 3:30 on Sunday. Still working this list. And, working at home, that's kind of like, I hate working at home because my mind just drifts and wanders. And certain things that might only take a few minutes take a long time. So that's why I like working from the office. Like I'm at home and there's like a million distractions and all that stuff. But so far, so working this list here, because this right here is the Google business listing. These are all the categories that Google believes are the top categories for my industry. So in order for me to even see how these are pending? Those have been pending for a long time. And I think the reason why they're pending is because if Google can't tell that your website has relevant content for these other subcategories, they just want to prove it. So what I'm doing is going through the process today to create all that stuff. So computer repair service, computer consultant, computer security service, computer network service, all the stuff that's on here, all these exact keywords I'm trying to rank for. And then in addition to that, like for instance, here's all the other computer repair, Blue Springs, Independence. So I'm also going through the process to create an actual page for every city that's here in the Kansas City area as well. And so the way that I did that is just open up a Google search and just did largest cities in Jackson County. And so, yeah, there we go. And it just pops right up. So Jackson County, so I just did a page for Kansas City, Independence, Blue Springs, Raytown, Grandview, Grain Valley, so on. And I did the same thing for Johnson County, Kansas, did a page for all that. So I'm up to 119 pages of content, and that's not including the blog posts. So what I've actually noticed by doing all this stuff, and kind of what I've been talking about for a while, is the more content you can feed Google, the more they're going to know what you actually do for a living. But it's going to give you like way more impressions in the search engine. So what I noticed is, see, now that's crazy, because just last week I was averaging about 18,000 impressions. And now that I've started to create all this content, which has only probably been like the last week or so, I'm already up like 2,000 impressions. So my goal is to get to 100,000 impressions in the search engine for every month. I want to, for my Kansas City area, I want to be like seen. Now, not every single call that comes in is going to be something I can help with. And kind of what we talked about is if you call that number, and feel free to call that number if you want to, because that's a pre-automated hotline. So you call the number, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pre-screen, because even though it says the word small business clear as day, I will still get people calling me asking about some crap for their home. My printer doesn't work. I don't give a crap. Who cares? If it's not business, I'm not messing with it. So the thing is that, like, I'm serious. Like people don't even like look. So having a pre-recorded message helps to kind of weed out some people before they get to you. So what I'm trying to do is just try to come up with a way where it's like maybe 15 to 30 seconds long. Before it was like 3 minutes long. It was like 2 or 3 minutes long, but I was really weeding people out. So I'm going to try to like scrunch that down and just redefine that over time. But, I think a pre-recorded message will help you get pre-screened, pre-qualified, pre-motivated, ready to go clients. So by the time that they're on the line with you, they've already heard a spiel about what you do, what you specialize in, who you don't work with, who you do work with, all that stuff. So I'm trying to like really refine that and get that like perfect. So every time somebody calls, the main number here, they're going to get that message. Once they become a client, I give them a different number in which they use to contact tech support directly, but these are the sales numbers. And so kind of like just to recap, so The way that I got that number is for vanity numbers. So I use VoIP.ms. And so VoIP.ms is kind of kooky. It's crazy. So if you go to VoIP.ms and sign up for an account, what you can get is a vanity telephone number. And I think it only costs like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it only costs like $2 or $3 or $4, something like that. So once you have the vanity number, just port it. Port it to Google Voice, which you can use for free. You can point it to Teams, so you can have like a real, like Microsoft Teams, so you can have a real professional back into that. Or on this website, you can just port it directly to your cell phone. So you can advertise a vanity number on your website that just goes directly to your cell phone. I've chose the Microsoft Teams route as an MSP. I'm trying to start offering that as a service, so I want to know everything about it, use it, all that stuff, know all the bells and whistles and all the features. So that's what I'm working on for probably, I don't know, maybe till about 5 o'clock. Then I'll have dinner, chill out, relax, unwind. But I've been working on this since I think maybe like 11 a.m. or so. And so did quite a bit today, did quite a bit this weekend. I've gotten at least 30 new pages just over the last day or two. So I'm gonna keep going, finish this one out, create all the pages for it as well, because with this one right here, I just created this one maybe like, because whenever you create like a fresh page like this, you didn't have to go and create all this fresh content. But then once you have this, then all you gotta do is slap the name of the city at the end of it and create a new page. And so just real quick, just on how to do that. So I use WordPress, and it's the duplication plugin. So it can help you to duplicate any page or post. And so it's this one right here. And so I'll do view details. So this is the one that I use. This is the one that's installed on this website right here. So whenever I go into pages, or I can go into posts, either one, I'm gonna sort by date to see the latest one. And all I have to do is click duplicate this, and a new one pops up. And then just like these right here, I just give it so like computer repair service. So I just duplicated it, Prairie Village, duplicate, Leewood, duplicate it in the ends. And then basically it's just cookie cutter after that, because something to think about, and I never thought about this, when I was like first starting out. And the truth of the matter is that people are freaking lazy. So you think in your mind, oh man, they're gonna go to my website and they're gonna read every single page and they're gonna check out every single thing. No, they're not. They are not going to do that. So if this particular person is in, someone's in Lenexa, Kansas, and they need computer repair. So they type in computer repair, service, Lenexa, that is basically, that's one of the keywords. So I didn't just pull that out of my ass there. So that right there is computer repair service Lenexa. So this one is just a kind of a duplicate, a clone. But basically what I was trying to say is that when someone gets to this page right here, if this is enough to satisfy them, so first thing they're gonna see is pain, and they're in pain, and then hit them with a phone number. So a lot of people, they just wanna call somebody, get some information quickly, boom, there's the number. But that's a pre-recorded message. So if you are trying to kick the tires, if you are, someone just looking for some stupid stuff for your house, a printer cartridge or something stupid, I'm gonna weed you out. And so, but what I was trying to say is that when someone gets to this page, they are not going to, odds are, and this is the majority of the time, they are not going to sit there and look at your entire web page. They're going to look at what they need, call the number, and then they're done. They're clicking off of your website. They're not going to browse the whole thing. So it doesn't matter if you have computer repair service Lenexa and computer repair service Leewood and computer repair service Independence, whatever it is. You have to create all that content. You have to. Google wants you to, because Google knows the same thing. If someone's in Lenexa, they're going to show them this page in the search engine. That's all they're going to, in the results, they're going to show them this page, because they know they're going to come to this page, and if they find what they want, great. If not, they're going to click back and go back to Google. You don't have to you don't have to be afraid of duplicating pages. Because I remember back in the day, it was this big thing where we're saying, oh, don't be duplicating it because Google's going to know, and you're going to get striked because, it's just a bunch of, replicated information. But I think those days are over. Like, people have changed, searches have changed, like Google knows what's up now. So don't be afraid to just, copy paste, all the cities. So again, I think it's all about, people are not really willing to do this hard work. People aren't willing to, go through this process to create all these different pages. I mean, you could pay somebody to do it, but as a small time person, like me, one person, I'm just out here doing it on my own. Because you know what? It's not like it's, rocket science. I mean, That's the truth. So that's it for today. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.